Breaking down all 25 things you missed from Survivor Season 48, Episode 4. We're talking all things, the new era Survivor swap, one of the biggest moves ever, Survivor 50 coming soon, David's love of chocolate milk, and much more. Careful for any spoilers if you haven't seen this episode yet, and make sure to stick around as we once again announce our new puzzle giveaway winner. If you want to enter next week's giveaway, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below if you want to one day go out there and play Survivor. Let's get started with number 25, previously on Survivor. What a crazy episode of Survivor. And they literally got rid of all the complaints I had with last week's episode, as the producers are going out of their way to let the players play. That's exactly what I want. But we do need to remember all the advantages in the game. Thomas has a steal a vote, but he lied about it. Kyle has the idol, and Camilla has an extra vote. Literally all of this information is important when we get to Tribal Council, and we'll talk about it all throughout the video.
Okay, this is happening. We're doing it. Congratulations. You now have power in the game.
Number 24, Green After Tribal. We are getting right into it as the Green Tribe gets the full Survivor experience with the rain. The good news is they're gonna have a refresh soon with the tribe swap. I'm sure Mary was off doing a confessional, so in hilarious fashion, Say writes her a note. Number 23, Say and Cedric. Say says it perfectly that Cedric played the least optimal move for himself last episode. Don't get me wrong, I get it. Cedric was put into a near impossible situation last week, but Cedric choosing to vote for Say only to save her destroys the trust. Ultimately, Mary walks right past the advantage, leading into number 22, Mary and Say. We are on episode 4, and I've been saying it literally every single episode recap this season. I really hope both Mary and Say can make it far in the game together, as their relationship, the weird dynamic between them, is so interesting to watch. As a Survivor superfan, I'm so invested. Number 21, Survivor Superfan. You're a Survivor Superfan, I'm a Survivor Superfan, and I created idle plays for Survivor Superfans. I want to remind you that this is the biggest drop idle plays has ever done, with 16 different puzzles and games to choose from. To celebrate, we're gonna give the first 10 people to use the code CIRCLE25 25% off the Circles puzzle. Show support for your favorite tribe on Survivor 48 with the orange, purple, and green options. And all I'm saying is this puzzle is really hard to do. Just ask Natalie Anderson in Survivor San Juan del Sur.
Congratulations.
So if you're interested in checking out idle plays and supporting me and everything I do on this channel, please consider going to idleplays.com. And remember, the first 10 people to use the code CIRCLE25 get 25% off the Circles puzzle. Number 20, Swap Time. It is absolutely insane that we are now 8 seasons into the new era of Survivor, and this is only the 3rd time we've seen a swap. In Survivor 44, we had Carson, Josh, and Jamie swap tribes on a journey, and I wouldn't really call that a swap anyway. In Survivor 45, the players grabbed a covered buff at random, and this is how a tribe swap should be. And here in Survivor 48, the same covered buffs at random, leading into number 19, the swap. I understand it may be a hot take with the possibility of getting swap screwed, but I love seeing swaps on Survivor. It just adds layers to the already interesting game. And we have a super rare event right here breaking down the tribe swap. The new orange tribe has Chrissy and Mitch from orange, Bianca from purple, and Say and Cedric from green. This is so interesting having Bianca in the middle without having her vote. The new purple tribe has Star and Eva from purple, Mary from green, and Charity and David from orange, with the crazy dynamic of having Eva and Star still on the same tribe. And finally, the new green tribe has Shaheen, Joe and Thomas from purple, and Kyle and Camilla from orange, somehow able to keep the California Girls Alliance together. Number 18, Survivor 50 coming soon. Just like how Mr. Jeff is asking you to vote on the legendary Survivor 50, I'm going to ask you to please click the red subscribe button. If you aren't subscribed yet, please go click that red subscribe button right now as I make these weird gestures and help me pass Russell Hantz. As we all know, I'm the superior Russell, and when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'll be making a dedicated video interviewing Russell Hantz. Number 17, New Purple Tribe. At first glance, I'm thinking this tribe is gonna be winning lots of challenges, but the dynamics are so interesting. David, the only dude, Mary right in the middle, in the Star and Eva dynamic.
Eva's never talked game with me. She never gave me a vibe that she wanted to work with me. We're not friends. She's not on my side, and I know I'm not on her side.
Number 16, Strategy on Purple. Let me start this by saying I'm a big Eva fan. I think Eva makes for great TV, but you should never offer up your tribe mate during a swap. To make matters worse, Eva tells everyone about Star's beware advantage. We're getting a little bit technical, and it doesn't matter in this case because Star is still on her original purple beach. But what happens to your beware advantage and your vote during a tribe swap if you don't complete the advantage? Number 15, New Orange Tribe. I don't think it's a hot take, but at first glance, this is definitely the weakest tribe. Obviously, that's not actually the case. Even on this new tribe, Say is getting all the screen time. It may be a little bit too much of inside baseball with all the screen time that Say is getting right now, but without a doubt, she is definitely making it far in the game and part of some crazy big move. Number 14, Strategy on Orange. Throwing out the notepad again, Bianca doesn't have a vote, Say doesn't trust Cedric, and Mitch and Chrissy have never talked strategy. Not having a vote is a huge issue for Bianca, as the only real reason to keep Bianca in the game is to form a majority alliance. Number 13, New Green Tribe. Obviously, 100% without a doubt, this tribe looks like the strongest tribe of Survivor 48 post-swap. But maybe this Green Tribe is just cursed. A big part of this is how much of a disaster the camp life is on this tribe, leading into number 12, Strategy on Green. Let's go. Camilla is originally from Toronto. We will dive into it at the end of the video at Tribal Council, and I can't believe I'm about to say this. It goes against everything I believe in with Survivor, but Thomas messed up lying about his advantage and keeping it a secret from Shaheen and Joe. Number 11, Kyle and Camilla. Hear me out, Kyle and Camilla, if you're watching this video, you deserve a round of applause. This was a Survivor masterpiece. Without walking off together, Camilla and Kyle pull off top tier improv skills to trick the tribe that they are not close. On top of that, they are able to throw Thomas under the bus. Moving forward, I really think you can't lie about journeys when you return to your camp, because everyone will figure it out eventually. Number 10, Cedric and Mitch. A great small moment between Mitch and Cedric that starts with Survivor strategy, but then the strategy morphs into some bonding over stuttering their words. However, Cedric and Mitch isn't the only duo on this tribe forming, with number 9, Say and Bianca. It looks like both Say and Cedric are building new connections with Mitch and Bianca. Obviously, the big wrinkle here is that Bianca doesn't have a vote and has no say at Tribal Council. I'm really craving to see this tribe go to Tribal Council before the merge to see how it all shakes out. Number 8, David and the girls. I said it during last episode's recap, but it's great to see David not being such a one-dimensional character. Literally, David seems like such a good dude and fitting in with everyone on his tribe. Crazy contrast from the promo of the season to right now. The only thing here is that Charity doesn't think David has good Survivor strategy, but low-key, David doesn't trust Charity.
You wanna know why I have muscles? I drink so much chocolate milk. It has the perfect protein to carb ratio. That's all chocolate milk. All right, that's right there.
Number 7, challenge time. As the players free a cube to retrieve sandbags and toss them through a hole, solving a temple puzzle. And they are also playing for reward in the form of some great fruit. Number 6, the challenge. Don't get me wrong, like everyone else, I'm not a fan of Survivor challenges when we repeat them season after season, but the concept of this challenge just seems so interesting with tossing the sandbag through a hole. As this puzzle becomes becomes a disaster for the cocky green tribe after being the first team to get to the puzzle. A great reminder that the puzzles are always the great equalizer on Survivor. Shout out idle plays in my replica puzzles, as the purple tribe comes in first place and the orange tribe comes in second place. Number 5, green after losing. Well, it's a completely different tribe, but the story is still the same with green losing the challenge. However, it's hilarious. We're on episode 4 and no one on this tribe has ever been to a tribal council. So we are watching Kyle, Camilla, Shaheen, Joe, and Thomas all strategize leaving a tribal council for the first time. Number 4, the plans. Once again, you know exactly what we have to do right here. Throw out the trusty notepad, as Kyle and Camilla have pulled off one of the best lies of all time. Everyone thinks they will vote for each other. The California Girls Alliance is targeting Kyle. However, Thomas kept his advantage a secret. The crazy part about this whole tribal council was that if everyone played optimal Survivor strategy, it was an easy vote. Thomas would steal Camilla's vote, and with Joe and Shaheen, they split 2 on Kyle and 2 on Camilla. Even if Camilla would play her extra vote in this moment, it wouldn't matter. It would just be a 2-2-2 vote, and if Kyle plays his idol, it's still a tie. And on the revote, Camilla goes home, as we get into number 3, going through Kyle's bag. Okay, leave a comment down below if you think it's okay to go through someone's bag on Survivor. However, I do think this was the most stressful version of going through someone's bag ever. It was so intense. Camilla had to just watch Shaheen and Thomas go through Kyle's bag. And if they actually found Kyle's idol, they were fully screwed. This moment reminded me so much of Operation Italy, and it was epic.
And oh, by the way, I got an idol in my back pocket. It's incredible.
Number 2, Tribal Council. Mr. Jeff, if you're listening to this, let's be real, I know Jeff isn't listening to this, but if you are, take this episode right here as an example of what makes Survivor so great. It isn't random dice, it's the players that make Survivor great. As Kyle plays his idol and extra vote, leading into number 1, Tom is voted out. Anyways, congratulations Kong, you're this week's puzzle giveaway winner. I'll announce a new winner next week, and click right here for everything you might have missed from Survivor the Australian Outback.